So I stumbled across a theory that I
Love
think
this.
we're going to need to put into practice here. We're going to have to,
Yeah.
we're going to have to run this one, do some tests with this, but it's a theory by, and again, I hadn't heard of this gentleman by the name of Tony Stoffo. I hope I didn't butcher that last name, but I may have. But I think he's a bit of a maybe an MLB betting legend. When I looked him up, his theory was talked about on a number of different forums and was getting some praise. And what I love about this theory is it strictly focuses on narrowing down how to bet the underdog on the money line for MLB baseball. And it's actually really smart, like the way that he breaks it down and looks at it.
Dude, I don't know Tony at all. Never
Yeah.
met him, never heard of him. First time I had ever read anything about him. He's my new guru. Like he's everything for me for baseball betting from now on. Like I'll
Yeah.
follow this guy to the end of the earth on any bet he wants. And the theory that you're about to take us through, I'm all in on this.
Yeah, I like it. And kudos to Tony here for putting in the work.
Oh my God.
On this
Thank you,
one.
Tony. Thank you
Yeah,
for putting in the
I
work
know.
so we can win money.
So
Really
here it is.
appreciate it.
Here's how he breaks it down. It's a 3-step process in terms of determining. And he's looking at it on a given day. So how the process works is you take a given day of matchups, you look at what the odds are, and this is how you break it down. So the first thing you do is you look and you identify if there's any favorites here that are sitting, or any matchups plus 150, you're going to fade those matchups, right? Because in that sense, that favorite, he's favored significantly. That team is favored significantly. The chances are they're gonna win that ball game. So don't play in that territory. You want to look in around that 120, 130, somewhere in that range where there is an underdog, there is a favorite, but it could be tight, could be close. Those are the games you want to focus on. So that's step number one in terms of narrowing down your focus. The second step in the process is to look at the underdogs that have lost 3 in a row. So they're slumping.
Okay.
Get rid of them.
Streaks.
We're not interested in that. Same thing, conversely, you want to look at any of the favorites that have won 3 in a row, so are streaking. You don't want to run into a hot team. You don't want to run into a slumping team. So you rule those out. Gone. The third and final step is to look at the pitchers, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And if you've got any team there, any of the favorites that have got their ace on the mound or have a top 20 pitcher who's pitching, get out of it, fade it. Don't even consider it. Don't look at it. Because chances are, if it's the favorite and if they're ace on the mound, they're probably going to win that game.
Yeah.
So the whole theory is really about whittling down to give you the best.
I love this theory. It's a process of elimination. I love the fact you don't even know who you're betting on that day. You have no idea until you put the work in. It just, as soon as I went and looked right away, immediately I saw 5 teams that were above minus 150. So immediately 5 games gone. Obviously we're at the beginning of the season, so I can't do the streaks of the pitchers yet, but we got to do this, man. We got to do this.
So that's why I think this is a theory. Maybe about a month in, we'll sort of let the season breathe a little bit. We'll see sort of where the teams
figure out who's good, who's
maybe
good.
Start to see some of the trends in terms of streaks and things like that. So maybe a month and a half in, I think we put this theory. I think we take Tony's theory and put it to test and see how it actually does. Yeah,
my
big
man.
Tony fan now. And quite honestly, we probably should have put a little bit of work in here and looked at the bio of Tony and who this gentleman actually is. But his theory, to me, on paper right now, sounds brilliant. Sounds like it makes a lot of sense. You're going to narrow down the focus, increase your odds, and you're going to bet the underdogs on the money line where you can get some value. Like, I love this. I think this could be a winning theory.
Sounds like gold to me. Gold.